How did Kendrick Lamar affect black social issues? Hip hop has brought the world many things, such as good vibes, connections, controversy. But did you know that it has also brought the world a plethora of racial awareness? Now, when you think about hip hop, the first thing to enter your mind may not be racial awareness. However, during my presentation, you will find that hip hop has brought the world much like racial awareness than you may have originally thought. According to Oxford Dictionary, hip hop is a style of popular music of U.S. black and Hispanic origin, featuring rap with an electronic backing. Now, the most prevalent hip hop artists during hip hop are Tupac and Kendrick Lamar. With their thoughtful lyrics and their catchy beats, they are listed as one of the most influential hip hop artists that has ever been, according to Evening Standard. Now, Tupac may be the more famous because he's known to have revolutionized the hip hop genre with his thoughtful lyrics and like social awareness lyrics at the time. He completely changed the hip hop during his era, and many young African Americans looked up to him. And today we see kind of a similarity with the up and coming artist Kendrick Lamar. What is so unique and fresh about Kendrick Lamar is that he's not afraid to do anything new. So, as we can see in his 2015 album To Pimp a Butterfly, where he ditched all the mainstream beats, the music in his album, and replaced it with jazz and funk, which was something like a brave thing to do, like try something so new and so fresh. But as you can see, it was very successful. That brings us to the question: how did hip hop artist Kendrick Lamar affect black social issues? To know more about how he changed it, you need to know his backstory and where he came from. Because Kendrick Lamar came from very tough circumstances in Compton, Los Angeles, in the United States, where he grew up with gang violence, drugs, and a ghetto lifestyle. However, Kendrick Lamar believes that all the bad things and the tough circumstances that he lived in have shaped him to who he is now. In the article "Growing Up Kendrick: A Compton Story," Kendrick Lamar said that, quote, "Everyone know Kendrick Lamar for who I am now. They feel like I have a whole bunch of insight, but in order to gain that insight, I had to come from this place of loneliness, darkness, and evil. Nobody knows that." Then he later went on to receive several awards, such as numerous Grammy and Billboard awards, and Time even included him in one of the 100 most influential people of all time in 2016. Now to the thesis question, like how did it change? How did it impact the black social issues? And he has done a plethora of things. He likes to deliver like deep messages mainly about racial inequality in his music, like behind the catchy beats and the flow. He likes to put lyrics that actually have a meaning, kind of like Tupac did in his era, which links the two rappers. Especially in his 2015 album To Pimp a Butterfly, as we have talked about earlier. He especially in almost every song he included something at least he has been like experienced or like just inequality, especially when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement, racial awareness, and police brutality, which was, bear in mind, was very prevalent in 2015, when the album was released. Especially the most popular song in the album, which was named All Right. It was, according to Medium, the unofficial anthem for the youth of the Black Lives Matter movement. So that means that Kendrick Lamar had a huge impact with this song, especially to the young African Americans. They also used the slogan "We gon' be alright" in their movement when they protested in the streets. And in the last song of the album, To Pimp a Butterfly, we see the song Mortal Man, which in the end of the song includes a Kendrick Lamar and a deceased Tupac sitting down and having a conversation about the social issues that we face today and how we can improve them, which further links the two artists. Hypocrisy. Kendrick Lamar received backlash when he stopped the concert because a Caucasian woman repeatedly said the N-word on stage. And as you may know, there is a history behind the N-word. It is frowned upon, or it can be seen as really insensitive of a Caucasian individual to say the N-word. And he got claims to be a hypocrite because he got mad at someone from different skin to say the N-word, which further separates the races. And some people also believe that he purposely brought up the white woman to the stage with a song that included multiple N-words, so that the African Americans could play the victim card, which then would obviously make him a hypocrite, and that would be a bad thing to do. But those are just rumors, I believe. In the very famous blockbuster movie Black Panther, which was huge for the black social issues because it starred a African American superhero in a African non-colonist, very advanced country in Africa, where most of the cast and the director was African American, and that was a huge step in the right direction for the social issues and the racial awareness. And Kendrick Lamar profited off that, and he wanted to spread the message by making an entire album based on the Black Panther movie. He partnered with several prevalent artists in the album, such as SZA, Travis Scott, and The Weeknd. And by making an album, he spread the word about racial awareness with the help of the Black Panther movie. In my opinion, I believe that Kendrick Lamar is one of few artists that has actually made a difference, along with Tupac, in social issues, and he has helped influence a lot of young African Americans, especially with his Black Lives Matter movement and the song All Right and the album To Pimp a Butterfly. He can reach out to many people, and he has such an impact to just change things for the better. And to dedicate one of his albums entirely to help the cause, as seen with the To Pimp a Butterfly, was a real success, and it is now seen as one of the best hip hop albums of all time in the history. And his other albums have also impacted the black social issues by some means necessary. However, To Pimp a Butterfly was the major one to affect it. So yeah, think these are my sources. Thank you.